Alright, you delightful human beings, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we're gathered here to watch Friday Night Smackdown. We've got King and Queen of the Ring matches tonight, and we've got Logan Paul, Cody Rhodes, WWE Championship contract signing, and that's pretty much all I know, and I think that's what we should be expecting to see tonight, I think, right? Right. Before we dive into this week's reaction, just a little bit of a housekeeping item. Next week we will not be here for SmackDown, but we should be here for King and Queen of the Ring. So there's that. And we should have my GM officially starting next week. So on that note, as per usual, grab your snacks, grab your choice beverage, get comfy and cozy, and let's watch our stories tonight, people. Let's watch Friday Night Smackdown. Well, look at us. We're starting out with a match this week. We've got Bianca versus Tiffany to kick things off. Love to see it. Love to see it. Nice little change of pace. I don't even know who's going to move on to the next round in this one. I'm just here to watch what happens. Tiffy, look out! She got slapped right in the face there. Nice takedown from Bianca right there. This could get interesting. I'm looking forward to this. Lord, I'm so sick and tired of these prime bottles at ringside. Oh boy, what's happening here? Oh! Tiffy just caught Bianca right there. I just saw a sign in the crowd that said, "My dogs love to wrestle." We need pictures of the dogs now. I mean, come on, don't leave us hanging like that. Yep, they're going back to Bianca's knee, which I don't know how Bianca's jumping around like that if the knee's causing a problem. But we're gonna roll with it. We're just gonna roll with it for now. Oh no. Tiffy's got the braid again. Oh, right to the middle turnbuckle. Oh no. Oh, ouch. Yeah, Bianca's knee just right into the ropes. That has to hurt. Y'all aren't gonna believe this, but we actually got through 10 minutes of the show without a commercial. I say as we go to commercial break. It was nice while it lasted. Alrighty, people, we're back from the commercial break. Tiffany's got a submission hold on Bianca, and there's like a bridge going on. Okay, thank you. We're getting some stuff from the commercial break. I appreciate that. That's always been my one critique about this show, production-wise. Like, they talk about things that happen during the commercial break, but then we don't see what happens during the commercial break. So then it's like, okay, well, how do we get from this point before the commercial break into, like, what happened, you know, as we come back from commercial break? Like, I'm just trying to follow along with my stories here, alright? Oh, right to the post. That's certainly a counter from Bianca. We're going to give her a round of applause for that. Oh! Huge move right there from Bianca. She definitely needed that move. Oh, Tiffy kicked out. Oh! Roll up. Okay, that was an interesting counter right there into the pinfall attempt. Oh, hang on here. Oh, another roll-up right here. Nice counter from Tiffy. Nice counter from Bianca. Oh, Tiffy landed. Oh, nice little combo right there from Tiffany. Love to see it. Oh, Tiffy kicked out. Dude, these two have just been putting on a great opening match. They're getting a "This is awesome" chant, and rightfully so. This has been a great opening matchup so far. Good showcase from Bianca and Tiffany. The crowd's behind both of them, and you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Oh, Tiffany's grabbing onto the apron. Oh, eye rake. Oh, Tiffy went right for the leg there. Oh, into the cover. Oh, Bianca kicked out. Oh my. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. What's happening here? What's happening here? What's happening here? Oh, that's it for Tiffy. Well, that's definitely one way to finish the match. This was a good opening matchup. I mean, listen to the people. The people were really into it, and they really crushed it out there, so I can't complain about it. This really could have went either way. Both Bianca and Tiffy got a chance to shine, and they're still continuing the story with Bianca's leg. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a big old thumbs up. I quite enjoyed this match. Alright, you delightful humans, we are back with more King of the Ring action. We've got the quarterfinals between Tama, Tonga and LA Knight. Yeah. And we've also got a new debut here of my new coffee mug. I got 2 of them at the store. Listen, I had to get myself a couple new coffee mugs for my birthday. I will not apologize. Either way around, we are right out of the gate here. Some strikes from LA Knight. Somebody has a full sign of LA Knight in like caricature out in the crowd, and it looks cool. So shout out to whoever that person is. We're about to chat with Nick Aldis about something, presumably something about the contract signing later tonight. I don't know. But LA Knight ran into him, and then Carmelo ran into LA Knight during an interview thing. So that all happened. Solo for Burger King of the Ring. No. Yeah, I don't blame you for running right back into the ring, LA Knight, because the Bloodline, I can just smell the Bloodline shenanigans. I can smell it. Look at everybody kind of in matching suits. I mean, it is prom season after all, but my god. Okay, so Solo is officially dubbed the interim leader. He's technically the tribal heir, but he's not the tribal chief as we've established. Oh, right into the corner. Solo? Nope. Solo, we've only had the match for like 2 minutes here. What are we doing? He's got a fresh haircut and everything. Oh no, Bloodline Shenanigans, they're here already. I have a stupid question. Why don't the referees just always, like, ban the Bloodline from ringside? Like, they always cause all the problems. But there was a whole segment earlier where Paul and Solo, they were talking about if Solo heard from Roman Reigns and he was rubbing it into Paul Heyman's face. And I'm like, what if that's a part of the plan? Like, what if Roman's intentionally being distant from Paul publicly, right? So that way they can plot and scheme. I mean, distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? But then, like, during that said segment, Tonga was just, like, growling in the background. I'm just concerned here. Like, I'm just here to watch my stories. Okay, what's happening in the match? Okay, Tonga just jumped off the top turnbuckle just to stomp at LA Knight. I was really confused when we got back from the break because they had the camera shot from the top of the ramp. But, like, all we saw was the crown and the plexiglass kind of keeping it safe and all that. So, like, we had no clue what we were coming back into with the match. I was so confused. You just gotta catch Tonga when he's growling randomly. Oh, Tonga missed. LA Knight rolled out of the way there. Nice move right there from LA Knight. You love to see it. I was gonna suggest, just get Tonga back inside the ring. The bloodline is right there, LA Knight. Just get this man back inside the ring, or at least further away from them. LA Knight's building up momentum here. Paul Heyman's so unbothered at ringside. Normally he's like throwing a huge fit at this point, but he's not. Oh boy, there goes Tonga Loa. Oh, and LA Knight just took him out. Get back inside the ring. Get back inside the ring. Solo's right there with this fresh haircut. Oh, looks like LA Knight's got like a cut on his shoulder, I think. Look out! Oh no. I'm not buying this. I'm not buying this at all, people. The screen went dark right as Tonga won the match. Even Fox had enough. Like, he hit a move, and that was it. I mean, okay, kind of anticlimactic of an ending, but I guess we'll go along with it. Again, we had that encounter between LA Knight and Carmelo, and then the one with LA Knight and Logan Paul. So, I mean, those seeds have been planted. I'm assuming that those are kind of going to be the next two arcs. So, still not too bad. I'm gonna guess that we're gonna get Randy moving onward. Probably based on the story and how that's all going. Unless if we get more Bloodline Shenanigans in that match later on tonight. Oh, yay! We get the contract signing next. Oh boy. Either way around, this matchup was still not too bad, all things considering, and I'm more interested to see what LA Knight's going to be up to next, because again, they kind of planted some seeds already tonight. But either way, still a serviceable matchup, so we're going to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Who are all these people with Logan Paul? Don't mind me, I brought my notepad out here so that we can take notes on all this. Because we still haven't gotten thoroughly established if this is for just Cody's title, or if it's for both titles. I'm presuming it's for just Cody's title, but I could be wrong. We appreciate you, Cody. We appreciate you. Get off my screen, Logan Paul. We don't need you. It's already worse enough that we saw you earlier on in the night on our screens, but I mean, we got LA Knight on the same frame, so I'm okay with that, but still. We just don't need any stills of just Logan Paul and company. I just thought of this too, but didn't Logan Paul have this temporary alliance with Grayson and Austin Theory? And where are those two anyway? We haven't seen them for a little bit. Oh, see, there's the caricature person. He's got a Logan Paul caricature. What is this briefcase on the table for? Die, Prime, die! I'm telling y'all, some of these signs in the crowd are hilarious tonight. Keep it going, people. Can we get like an intro of who all these people are? Just so that we have it for our notes. Just for me, because I gotta keep track of everybody. Oh boy, Cody in Jacksonville. Okay, that would bring us to 1992. I wasn't born yet either. Okay, so that was War Games 1992. Oh, Cody pointed out the dog sign! Yes! Yes, Cody! Well, that and you have plenty of history in Jacksonville as well, Cody, so that would certainly add up. I mean, I'm not a fan of Logan Paul. I think we've established this. Okay, so Cody wants to be Grand Slam champion. Which guys, Logan Paul? And who are these guys here? Why you're going off on who all these random people are. We don't have any names or anything. I mean, I didn't sit here on my couch to listen to you talk either, Logan Paul, but here we are. I just want Logan Paul to lose in Cleveland, okay? What's in the briefcase, though? I'm really curious. No, I think they're doing a good job, Logan Paul, because they're booing out of the building. This is exactly what you want. Okay, he's tearing up the one contract, and then whoever the dude is that's with him in the suit opened up that briefcase. So is there a new contract in this? Okay, so we're finally getting down to this. Well, that's because you never defend your title. So, I mean, are any of us surprised that you're not defending your title against Cody? Have we figured out who these idiots are that are with Logan Paul? Broccoli Head Entourage! Oh, that was great. I'm writing that down. Okay, so he said to Nick Aldis that he just threatened his client. So is that dude in the suit his lawyer? We appreciate you, Nick Aldis. We appreciate you. I mean, hey, Nick Aldis gave us a line of the night here, so. And what did you do to deserve a title opportunity against Cody? Just by that logic, he's really going. This man's really going there. The screen just cut out to black. When did he mention Jake Paul? Okay, so I guess this was sort of cross-promotion. Well, of course Logan Paul's gonna go right after Cody. Okay, well, we just cut to black again. Have we established who these dudes were that were in the Prime hoodies, other than the Broccoli Head Entourage? Like, how am I supposed to know who all these people are? Okay, so the lawyer made sure that Logan Paul didn't have to defend his title. Okay, cool. That's what I thought, but I wanted to triple check. Sometimes I need to take a look at social media, because I'm like, what is this guy going on about half the time? So I guess we also found out, and I didn't actually know this because I just don't care, but I guess we're getting Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. What kind of a timeline is this? So basically, Cody's just fed up with Logan Paul at this point, and he's like, the honeymoon phase is over with. And I would 1000% agree, because this man's been in wrestling for a couple of years now, and he's barely here to defend the title. And he's like, oh, I'm an influencer. I can get away without defending the title or showing up here. And just no. Just no. Just because of Nick Aldis's comment for the Broccoli Head Entourage, we're going to go ahead and give this a thumbs up, because that was awesome. Alrighty, people, here we go. We've got Nia Jax versus Jade Cargill. This should be good. Is it bad that I sort of just want to see Nia Jax win this Queen of the Ring tournament? I feel like she would just run with it. But I do like how they mentioned the history between Nia and Jade from, like, back at Royal Rumble. I remember that moment. That was a fantastic debut for Jade. That was just awesome. Nia Jax. She yelled at Jade's kid, "Your mom sucks." Just the way, just the delivery was fantastic. Oh. Alright, Jade's on the offense, right into the commentary table. I would be cool with this as a standalone feud, to be completely honest with y'all. Oh, right into the post. Oh, okay, we're over into the announcer and timekeeper area now. Okay, well, Nia just ripped apart the commentary table and threw a chair. Okay, Nia just threw a bigger chair. Nia, why do we got a steel chair? Don't get disqualified. Oh! Okay, so Jade got herself disqualified. I mean, that's one way how to end the match. I mean, you can't really blame her, though, because Nia was the one that was, like, throwing crap around and introducing the chair, and Nia kind of yelled at her kid. So, I mean, I would say it's at least justified. This is a feud I can get behind. Oh, well, the sound is gone. Why is the sound gone? Are we not on our best behavior tonight? Is Fox just annoyed with us at this point? I don't know. But this also sets up the story a little bit with Nia and Bianca, because that's what the next match is going to be. Because, well, Bianca and Jade, they're in a team together, so, you know, obviously that would make sense for Bianca to get in the mix somehow, too. No matter what, so. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, all the producers, security, like, pretty much everybody backstage is, like, getting these two apart from each other. This is great. Keep it up. And we're going to commercial break, so, you know, the match, it was what it was, but I feel like we got a lot of, like, little story bits out of this. So it kind of evens things out. Like, was it the best match ever? No. But they did revisit the history of Nia being eliminated by Jade earlier in the year at Royal Rumble, while also kind of, like, making it feel like it's kind of a fresh, like, story, which is kind of nice. So if it's furthering some stories along, I'm okay with it. That's kind of how I can justify things a little bit. So, I mean, I want to see what happens. I need to have a promo with these two at some point. We need some trash talking. I just want to see what happens. I want to see this feud right here with Nia Jax and Jade. I'm 100% on board with it. Friends, this is not a drill. We've got A-Town Down back, and they're at commentary. Well, we got this match over here. So, we've got Legado del Fantasma versus DIY, And you know what would be kind of perfect if we had Gargano and Ciampa win the titles in Cleveland. So that way it kind of like evens things out a little bit. You know, Logan Paul loses his title and then Gargano gets a title in his hometown. I mean, come on. I don't know. I feel like DIY kind of seems like they would mesh better on SmackDown. I could be entirely wrong. I'm here for it, though. We got some DIY chants in the crowd. You love to hear it. This crowd has been great, by the way, and just the crowd engagement, the signs. Nice double team right there from DIY. Ciampa's in. Oh, what a clothesline right there. I wonder if they're ever going to address the history between Theory and, Gargano at any point. Oh, see, they just mentioned it. Okay, I guess we're all thinking the same thing. Oh, there goes Ciampa right through the ropes there. Oh, we got a QR code. Hang on here. No. Oh, you stupid commercial. So sick of you. Alrighty, people, we're back from the commercial break. Ciampa going in with the strike there and the chop. Oh boy, what are they doing? I don't like this. Well, that's one way to get a tag in. Oh, okay, that tag team move just happened. It was cool, but I'm still concerned. Is that a fair assessment? Battle of the suplex. Who will connect first? Alright, Ciampa connected first. It's funny because they were just talking about like college at ringside, and I'm like, oh, it's been almost 10 years since I started my college journey, and almost 10 years since I graduated high school. Ah! Landed on the apron. Oh! That poor commentary table. It just goes through so much on a weekly basis. Okay, I was about to say, we're in the wrong corner. Gargano, what are we doing? Well, there goes Elektra. The referee's putting 2 and 2 together. We love to see that. And they're out. Oh, yep, they're done. Legado's done. Alright, DIY picks up the win. See, like, why didn't they do all this stuff earlier with the Bloodline? Like, kicking them out from ringside. Okay, they're addressing the QR codes now at ringside. And, well, I would have caught it before the commercial break, but the commercial break cut into it. Either way around, you know what? This was a serviceable matchup. The bad guys got their comeuppance tonight, and we're starting to set things up for DIY and A-Town Down Under, so we'll take that as a win as well. We're seated, people. We're seated. We're seated for Orton versus Carmelo. I'm excited for this. Carmelo with the speed right out of the gate. I was going to say, why did he just lick his hand? Carmelo, I would not slap Randy Orton. I wouldn't want to do that. I do appreciate Carmelo just talking some trash here. This was a match I didn't know that I needed until we got it, and I'm excited for it. Like, we're just casually getting this match on television. Oh, right to the post. Like, Randy Orton's somebody that I would want to have on my good side. Carmelo, like, that's just how these things work around here. Well, there goes Carmelo to the outside of the ring, right into the commentary table, and there goes the suplex. Oh, no, not into the commentary table. Carmelo just countered and landed on his feet. Why are we showboating? Take advantage of the situation. Oh my god. See, Carmelo, what are we doing? What are we doing, my dude? What are we doing? Don't get overconfident around Randy Orton. Just don't do it. Okay, now there goes Carmelo into the commentary table. And again. Oh, they got a top-down angle this time. Oh no, Randy's going for it again. Oh man. Well, that's certainly one way to go to commercial break. Alrighty, people, we're back from the commercial break, and Carmelo is on the offense, and I'm hoping they give us a little bit of a, here's what happened during the break sort of replay thing. Okay, thank you. No, how did he get back in the ring, though? Can we please have, like, a little tiny snippet of what happened during the commercial break like we did earlier? Because it's like, you know, you see something before the commercial break that it's like, well, how the heck did this person get back in here? Did he not get tossed into the table a few times there? Raises some eyebrows, right? But anyway, just, again, stupid, small, nitpicky thing for me. But, again, I'm a small details and just production-y person. See, I don't rip the matches to shreds because I have zero athletic ability myself. So I stay in my lane. We got a Let's Go Randy chant, I think. Okay, so it looks like there's a similar story kind of going on with the knee with Randy and then, like, Bianca's knee, too. So that's kind of, you know, a little bit of an overlap there. Well, there goes Randy. Oh, Carmelo saw him. Oh my god, we just had a whoop that Trick chant breakout. Can you imagine when Trick eventually does get to Raw or SmackDown? Oh my god. That's gonna be great. Like, obviously not for a little bit, but I'm just saying, when it eventually happens. Oh boy, Randy might be going for it here. Oh, Carmelo Carmelo with a counter. Carmelo did his homework there. Carmelo going in for the cover now on Randy, and Randy kicks out. I mean, it's just going to take a lot to take down Randy Orton. And honestly, would an L to Randy Orton really be an L if we're really thinking about it, right? I mean, it's Randy Orton. Here we go. Oh, we got a top-down angle. I like how they're doing the top-down shots tonight. I like it. It's the little things for me. Just like how people still go crazy for all of Randy's moves and just Randy in general. And you love to see it. Oh, counter. Sneaky pin, sneaky pin. Oh, kick out. Oh no. Oh, okay, Randy with a counter now too. Oh! Well, that RKO was awesome. That was awesome. Yep, that's it. Alrighty, we got Randy versus Tonga next week, so that'll be good to watch. This is all coming back together on this side of the bracket. Could you imagine a timeline where we get Randy versus Gunther in the King of the Ring finals? Oh, I'd love to see that match. That would be a great match. But either way, this was still a decent matchup, a good main event. Again, the people just love Randy, and rightfully so. We get that story progression with Randy and the Bloodline kind of moving ahead into the semifinals of the tournament, which will be good. And Carmelo got a chance to shine too. So, I mean, we'll go ahead and give this a thumbs up. This was still pretty good. Oh, and speaking of Bloodline, there they are. Yay! We're closing out with Bloodline shenanigans. Oh, I don't trust where this is going. They're not moving, and Randy's just losing his cool here. I don't like this, y'all. We're talking introductions, and I don't like this. You tell him, Randy. Oh, I don't like where any of this is going whatsoever, because Bloodline shenanigans. And that pretty much wraps up things for SmackDown this week, people. Alrighty, people, we're going to keep the short, sweet, and to the point. Overall, decent episode this week. I actually really liked this episode this week because we got, like, some new sort of stories, like, coming along the pipeline, right? Like, we can kind of see the direction they're going with, right? Like, Nia Jax and Jade, and, you know, kind of throwing Bianca into the mix with that because that just makes sense to me, right? You know, tag team champions and stuff like that. It'll be interesting to see, like, if Nia teams up with somebody, like maybe Tiffany or something, and maybe that's how we get that tag team match. Maybe, perhaps, I don't know. But I'm interested to see where they're going to go with that. And honestly, I just like the idea of having a standalone, like, Nia versus Jade feud. And I need to see, like, a promo between those two, because that would be entertaining, I think. But we also got some seeds planted for, you know, potential LA Knight direction with the Logan Paul stuff and the Carmelo story too, potentially. I don't know. But those are a couple different directions that we kind of got planted tonight. They also might be setting up something next for AJ because he was like, I'm going to go talk to Nick Aldis next week. So I don't know what that's all about. And yeah, lots of little stories starting to get planted as well. You know, DIY and A-Town Down Under and kind of revisiting that history between Gargano and Theory. And yeah, there were lots of just little things kind of like starting to just get planted, you know, kind of moving forward. And I think that's what we needed, honestly, was just to kind of get some kind of a direction this week. And I think we started to see that. Now, match of the night, I think match of the night for me was the opening matchup with Bianca and Tiffany. They absolutely crushed it. The crowd was super into it. But there wasn't a bad match on tonight's show at all. And it felt like every match had a purpose and every moment and sort of segment had a purpose or added to an existing story. So I can't complain about that one bit. So we're going to give this week's episode a big old thumbs up because it feels like everything's starting to move in directions and people are starting to have directions too. So I think that's definitely the bright spot. So let me know what y'all thought about this week's episode of SmackDown down in the comments down below. Leave a like, leave a comment. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so you get notifications around here and that sort of thing. So thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.